Hello, this is Mr. Warwick, and I'm here to talk to you about Lesson 5.2. That's the second lesson from Chapter 5. It's about medians and altitudes. I should probably write that up here. I failed to do that here. So we got medians and altitudes. Now, the medians and the altitudes are two more special sets of lines. We just finished up Lesson 5.1, where we talked about having a perpendicular bisector and those all meeting up at a circumcenter, and then having our angle bisectors and those meeting up at an incenter, and the special qualities that those two different types of line segments have as it concerns triangles. So we're going to talk about two more different things that we have. The first one is a median. If we have a median, it goes from the vertex to the opposite midpoint. Now, when we're not dealing with equilateral triangles, these are not going to be perpendicular bisectors. Okay, you can run into those perpendicular bisectors all the time when you have the equilateral, equiangular triangles, but and you'll run into it, in the one spot when you have an isosceles triangle. But in this case, this triangle it's scalene, it's a little different. So the median is going to go from the vertex to the opposite point. These are concurrent lines, meaning they're all three going to intersect in one point. So we're going to have what we call a centroid. And with the centroid, you're going to be dealing with it's 2/3 of the distance from the vertex to the opposite side. So you should be able to, if you're given a measurement, find the measurement of the rest of that or that whole line, or be able to find the centroid on a coordinate plane. That's on page 335. That needs to go into your notes. That needs to be something that you learn because it happens a lot through the course of that lesson. Then altitudes are going to be another special line segment that we're going to see in triangles. And when you have an altitude, it goes from the vertex, extended down, and intersects perpendicular with that opposite side, or extended to where that opposite side would be. An example over here is this one right here. You've dealt with altitudes before, especially when you learn how to do the area of a triangle, because that way you can find the height easily, the height of that triangle. So in this case, it's not necessarily on the line, but it is, if you extended this, it would be perpendicular. That is our altitudes. Now, altitudes are also a concurrence. They are going to all run into each other in one point, and when they do, that's called the orthocenter. So we've got the orthocenter here, the centroid here, and then we had the incenter with the angle bisectors, and we had the circumcenter with the perpendicular bisectors. Okay, so each one of those has different qualities. They're summarized there on page 339. That's going to be a good thing to have in your notes, a good thing to use, and a good thing to know pretty well, because that's probably going to be one of the things that comes up when we have a test over Chapter 5. So again, we've got the 4 different types of line segments. Make sure you understand these two, and we'll see you in class.